Yay! Oh my gosh. We have the lovely Heidi Sonboul.
Oh, you're so
Krafty. I'm so crushing right now. I have to say it. I have to say it.
You're so cute, Leeny.
I absolutely love you, Heidi.
Oh,
Am I blushing? Am I blushing?
She's been talking about this the whole month.
Oh, I'm so excited. I've been waiting for this whole time. I'm excited.
We have some awesome people here.
I'm pretty sure you all know Heidi Sonboul, right?
Wendy's here, Jamie's here, Jack's here, Tutu's Creation is here, Maria's here. The gang's all here, you guys. If I didn't mention your name, I'm so sorry. Carmen is here. So welcome, everyone.
Hi, everybody. I hope you're having a wonderful Saturday.
Andy.
I want to hear
Oh my gosh. So what have you been up to today, Heidi?
Well, I was gardening. I actually was. We're trying to get all of our plants in the ground before it gets too hot or the mosquitoes wake up. And so that's what I was doing today, was just out there getting sunburned. Because I burn really easy.
Is it that hot by you?
No, not yet. But here in Missouri, like the sun, when it comes out, and I'm just as white as all get out, and so I burn like really easy.
I just get dark.
Oh, you're lucky.
And then I can't find makeup to match
because you're olive skin.
I turn like an odd brown. Yeah.
Oh, you're lucky.
Where my makeup, I can't get makeup to match, and it's a mess.
I just burn over, and then it peels, and then I burn again, and then it peels, and then I burn again. Yeah, it just never. I invest a lot of stocks in sunscreen, and I just.
and you are a Cali girl, right?
I am. Yep. Yeah.
So how did you do it? Did you ever go to the beach? I mean.
Oh, all the time. And I got sunburnt all the time. Back then it was when I was being really dumb. I would say things like, oh, it's okay. You burn once and then you tan. That was a lie I told myself.
Oh, have you tried the coconut oil?
Oh, yes, ma'am. Like we would be on the trampolines or anywhere there would be a dark surface. Even at the beach, we put it on too. And yeah, I think, how have I not gotten skin cancer from all of that?
Oh gosh, no. It's a lot.
I don't do it now.
So who's all in here? Any more? Let's see.
Jamie, Texas girl came, and Carmen. People are just coming in, saying hi to each other. Royana is here.
And okay, we have word of the day. What is the word of the day, Heidi? What did you pick?
We're gonna do scissors.
Scissors.
I love to collect scissors, and I just think we all have them, and they're just fun. I've always liked scissors.
Hey, it's an important thing that we all have to have in our craft rooms, right?
What a perfect thing to collect for a crafter.
I know.
Oh gosh.
I know. It's kind of funny. Like I have church friends who find scissors and they give them to me as gifts. And I found these ones from Hobby Lobby. I thought they were so cute because the handle's clear on them.
Oh,
and then the scissors are cool.
That's
like, well, those have to come home with me.
Oh wow! And here I was proud of my zebra pink ones.
Oh, those are cute too. Is that a zebra?
My scissors.
Are those zebra on there?
Mm-hmm.
That's so cute.
Those zebras.
This is me today.
Love it. Love it. Hey guys, you know what the word of the day means? That means every time we all say what?
Scissors.
Scissors. We are going to take a sip. Whether it's water.
Put in a smiley face if you're playing along with us.
What are you drinking? What are you drinking, Heidi?
Just water. Girls, I'm trying to lose weight, so I'm like the empty calories.
It's perfect. See, you guys can have some happy juice like Miss KraftyLeeny here, or you can have some lovely tea like our Nadia, or you can have some H2O just like our lovely Heidi. All we say is every time we say that magic word, scissors, we take a drink.
Leeny has started.
I know.
It's Saturday.
We only said it twice and she's already got 4 down.
I know.
It's Saturday. We do that. Or if it's, look at juice boxes. Look at like our Emily Ashby drank what? A juice box. Whatever you have, popcorn, put that kernel in your mouth as long as you do something when we say that word. Okay.
Sorry, guys.
Are
Leo
you guys
wants to make-
ready? I'm ready. I'm taking on Heidi today. I'm so excited.
I'm a little nervous. Now I'm like, oh boy, okay.
Don't be nervous. Don't be nervous.
Normally it's me in my craft room just by myself with my music on.
You know what? You craft with music?
I do all the time.
Oh, what kind of music do you listen? Oh, you know, we'll get into that. We're going to get into it.
Okay.
Before we start, our lovely Heidi is sharing with us. Look at this. Printables. You guys can actually start and craft with us today. And just print it out or print it out later and see what we make. And if you like what we make today, go ahead and make one. We have the printables. She's offering the printables for free.
Where can we find the printables right now, Leeny?
We can find them right now on Heidi's, right, Heidi?
Yep, on my website.
On her website. And you can also go to the description box below inside this video, and you'll be able to link it right. The link will be right to Heidi's and be able to print them out.
And there's 3 different bunnies because we all have our different styles.
Which is, you know what? That is true. We each have different styles. And look at that.
I've got 3 bunnies.
It was like a gift from you, Heidi. Thank you.
Leeny, do you want to draw the topic?
Yes, we are drawing the style.
So we're doing bunnies.
Mm-hmm.
And so they have the printables, and then we're just adding a style.
Okay.
Okay, Spring Easter.
All right.
I wanted another one, but let's do this. Okay, we got 10 minutes to gather, Heidi.
Okay. Now, girls, I have to warn you. We're in Missouri, and there's a tornado warning that might go off. So if you hear a siren, this is live TV. Oh yeah. Trust me, when we moved here, we were a little freaked out about the tornado sirens at first, but we're in a really hilly area. They don't touch down where we're at. People who live in tornado states will know what I'm talking about. Where we're at, we're okay. But you might hear the siren go off and they'll be like, pause, I'll be back in 5 minutes while this siren goes off.
We don't want no Wizard of Oz going on live right now, Heidi.
I know, especially with these scissors sitting on my table.
Thank you.
Okay, sorry.
Let's go.
Okay.
Ready? Go.
Okay, so the girls went for stuff. I was going to announce some stuff, but I think we're going to wait for the big announcements when they come back because mine has to follow Leeny's. But yeah, a lot of stuff going on. I see so many faces that I know and recognize. Welcome, everyone. I hope you all are joining in on our scissors game over here on our Word of the Day game. If you have any questions for Heidi, throw them down. And if I don't read it, just throw it down again because there's a lot of you guys and we're going to be just, hi, Sandy. We're just going to be going quite quick here. Tina's here. Oh, my goodness. Yes, the weather is a little scary by Heidi.
I'll be okay, I promise.
I'll be okay. I mean, seriously, if she's talking about tornadoes and then there's earthquakes, what's better, what's worse? Still scary. See, Rihanna takes an earthquake over a hurricane. Well, hurricane, I live in tornado area. And I live in like Chicago. When I lived it was like 20 minutes from downtown. We actually had one that touched down. I mean, usually it doesn't touch down in like a really crowded area, but it did. I still remember Target that was there and it's not there anymore. This was like in the 90s.
It happens.
It does happen. Ooh, Heidi whipped out those flowers. Do you guys see that flowers on her table? I love those, the white ones. They're the new spring ones. They have such gorgeous greenery with them. I used to live in, oh yeah, Florida's scary.
They're in the drawer. All right. Yeah, these are the new ones I found at the Dollar Tree. Wait, let me make sure I'm on screen.
Mm-hmm. I didn't get those, but I got some pretty ones too, Heidi.
They have some good florals out this spring. Every time I go, I just get so excited about them.
I literally was there yesterday when they were taking it out of the boxes, and there were ones that were still not open, and I was like, I need these right here because I need to see these. And they're like, oh, we're not gonna put them out, but we'll open them for you, because they were like the longest ones, so they were gonna go last, and they were doing like this whole wall, so they opened 2 boxes for me.
I do that too. I'm like, listen, it's your girl Heidi. Can I just get in that box?
I was like, I promise I'll take probably half of it.
I know. Wait, Calvin, you can stand up. Calvin just crawled in and he's like, here's your wire cutters. Here, come here, Calvin.
You don't have to crawl. We all know you.
I told them that a tornado warning might go off, and they're all like, what? Yeah. Listen, when we very first moved here and we first experienced what a tornado siren was, I freaked out, and I was making my kids hop in the bathtub because we were in an apartment when we first moved here. And I was ripping mattresses off of their bunk bed. And I'm like, get in the bathtub. We're going to die. I mean, like, I lost my cool completely.
Okay, Heidi, I have a question. How on earth do you run all your channels and not get burnt out or stay motivated?
Oh no, I'm burnt out. Don't let me mislead you. You're good. Thanks, Calvin. Yeah, I'm definitely tired. I'm actually taking off this whole next week because I just need to have time to take a deep breath. Because otherwise, I mean, I really do try to take breaks, but it's hard.
Sandy's asking what challenges and collabs are coming up. Okay, Heidi, what do you have going on the next 2 weeks?
The DIY challenge is not this Friday, but the next Friday. So that is on the, let me just double check. Can't remember the date off the top of my head. On the 9th. And the theme is going to be farmhouse for the DIY challenge.
Okay.
Okay.
And then there's also the creative champion. We started casting for the next season of it. And that's going to be in May, and we opened it up to channels that have 35,000 to 65,000 subscribers that can apply for it.
Okay.
Those are my 2 big ones.
Challenges. I'm like trying to. Well, no, hold on, Heidi. Don't you have on the 2nd? Did you move that?
I did, because it was the week of Easter, and there are 2 holidays I always take it off for, which is always, related to Jesus. I always take them off for him. Mm-hmm. So I ended up moving that one over.
Oh, okay. Okay, so when is it? Oh, when is it then?
The DIY challenge, it's on the 9th. So on April 9th is when the next DIY challenge, and that's the theme is going to be farmhouse.
Okay.
Okay, did you guys hear? It's on the 9th instead of the 2nd for Heidi. So for me, what do we have going on? I'm like, what day is today?
That's why I had to look at my calendar.
I know.
Right?
What's today?
So on the 29th, Leeny and I have Mother of Pearl every Wednesday. You guys know Wreath Wednesday. One of these Wednesdays, Heidi, you gotta do a Wreath Wednesday with me. Let's see here. Then Leeny and I have a glam collab on the 6th. Okay, and that's it. Oh, and then scavenger hunt. So next Saturday is the scavenger hunt game.
Oh, okay.
And then Crafting Cousins and I, like the actual, hunt is on the 10th. And then, so how many channels does Heidi have? Anybody know? Question of the day.
Too many. I have too many. That's how many.
Who can guess how many channels Heidi has? Leeny, how many channels do you have?
With the question of that, okay.
I asked you, Leeny.
What?
How many channels do you have?
Oh, I have 2 now.
Oh, say. Oh.
Yes.
Do you?
Yes.
What is
And
the
my
name of
second
your new
one I
channel?
just did. It was just born.
Oh, that's exciting.
Called Leenys World.
Oh,
So you guys can be all a part of Leenys World, where all my crazy stuff is going to happen.
Oh, that's so fun.
Heidi, people are actually putting 4, 5, 4, 5. People can't figure out how many.
Wendy got it right. Wendy said 4. I see 4 there.
4. Yes, you guys. So that's Leeny's big announcement is 4. Wait a minute, 2 channels. She has a second channel, Leenys World. Heidi has 4 channels. So basically, Leeny and I combined is 1 Heidi. So you guys know that I have Coffee with Nadia. So Leeny and I decided to kind of branch out into, and Coffee with Nadia is lifestyle. So I basically from makeup to whatever, reviews for the home, anything. And Nadia's going to have a, drum roll, a show. And guess who's going to be my co-host? Come on, you guys, guess. Come on, guess.
Can you guess, Heidi?
Is it Lenny?
This is so funny. When
It was Leeny's idea.
Yeah, I know. But you know what? We can't get rid of each other. We can't help it. It's just, I guess, you know what? We're just sisters. We're just sisters.
That is just when you find someone who you just connect with, it just works. I've just learned that. It just works, and you just make it happen. Then you just pair up and do a lot of fun stuff together.
You know, I tried to do my own show for a while, and I didn't like, we didn't split the Leeny and Nadia show because of that, but I tried, and nothing seemed right. And then when Leeny finally got her channel going, she's like, why won't you do one for yours, and we'll hit that other market that, you know, women talking about stuff, just having fun like we're doing now.
Uh-huh.
And so we do have some cute ideas, fun ideas. It's still going to be, you know, Heidi, like everything we do and try, it morphs into whatever. And we learn and we, you know, make it better. And Leeny's show changed. I mean, my goodness, it was Leeny's show, Leeny Nadia show. Now it's back to Leeny's show. And
But you guys, I don't know if all the viewers if they were there when Nadia said, she can't get rid of me. I'm a leech. She's still here.
yeah, so it's going to be Mondays starting April 12th, because I'm going to be out of town the next week after Easter. So it's going to be April 12th, 7 p.m. So our slogan, Leeny, should we say our slogan or no?
Yes, why not?
Yeah, share it.
So our slogan is start the week with Nadia, end the week with Leeny.
Oh, that's cute.
Sunday is God's day. Sunday, you know, is family day.
Yep, I feel that way too.
So we start the week with Monday with Nadia's show at night, and then Leeny ends on Saturdays.
Should I share this, what I'm doing?
Yes, what are you doing?
So sometimes I want to be able to cut out images out of wood. So I cut out my bunny, and I'm taking the really big tongue depressor sticks from Walmart. I love these things. They come in a pack like this. And then I go one direction, I lay them all out, and then I start gluing the other direction so I can trace something on it and cut it out. And then I have this wood, it looks like shiplap, but it's like a big piece of wood, and your scissors can go through these really easy.
Oh, yeah. Scissors.
Scissors!
Cheers.
I'm drinking.
Scissors is the word of the day.
I love it.
I buy them at Home Goods.
These ones?
Yeah. No, I'm sorry, Home Goods. What's wrong with me? Sorry, Home Goods on my mind. At Home Depot.
I've never been to Home Goods.
Home Depot. Don't make me sad with your never been to Home Goods.
I never have. I've never been to Home Goods.
She said, don't make me sad.
I've never been to Home Goods.
Home Goods makes me happy.
It makes me happy too. It doesn't make my husband happy. My husband's not happy when I go there.
My husband ain't happy when I go any store.
I have like this ginormous, I don't know if anyone's seen in my, like this huge mirror in my living room. It's like this wide mirror for $60. You can't even get that at IKEA.
Nope. I know. I go in there and I think, okay, I'm going to go in and I'm only going to spend $50. And every time I come out, I'm like, I went to 75 again. I love that store. There's just so many cute things. So many cute things.
Absolutely. Sandy Lumbermill DIY is asking, what was Heidi's moment where she said, wow, this YouTube thing is going to work? Did her paper craft bring an audience when she started?
So it wasn't until I hit my 2-year anniversary on YouTube when I finally was excited that it was working. I spent the whole first year and a half on if people who've been around for a long time will know that my whole first year and a half, I was refusing to craft. I was like, I am never going to craft again.
Really?
So the backstory, fast version, is that I was in the paper crafting industry for about 13 years. And I loved it. And we opened up our own paper crafting company. And we were manufacturing it and selling it to all kinds of stores. Hobby Lobby, Tuesday Morning. We started about to get into Michael's. And then we had Walmart approach us. Hey, Google, stop. Sorry, we have like a Google alarm in our house. Anyway, so we had all these different stores that were approaching us, and we had some really unfortunate things take place with our business partners, and we had to shut down the company.
Oh, Heidi, if you only knew how I can relate, you would cry right along with me.
Because it's heartbreaking, isn't it? You put your whole heart and soul into something, and then
sleepless nights, endless hours of work.
Yep, endless hours of work and just the heartbreak. And so when I left the paper crafting industry, I was so heartbroken that I said, I will never craft again. I will not do it. And so when we bought this house, God just has a mysterious way of doing things with me. And so when we bought this house, I felt this prompting that said, you're going to start a YouTube channel. And I thought, about what? Because I'm not crafting. Anyway. So the whole first year and a half being on YouTube, I was doing everything but crafting. And I did have some things, like I was doing room of the month makeovers in my house because we bought a fixer-upper. So we were doing that. And then it was about a year and a half. There was this one day where I was going to quit. And I was so irritated. I got, God, why did you tell me to do this thing that is so hard? And I just, I don't want to do this anymore. And I actually got on my knees and I said a prayer. And right after I was done saying my prayer, I was very much so humbled because God, he basically told me that I was not using my gift that he gave me, which was crafting. And I had been hurt and it was time to let go of it. I'm going to cry because it was a really tender moment.
I get that.
I was really humbled by it. And I said, okay, if I'm going to do it, we're going to jump right back in 2 feet. I'm going to do it right. And so I went and I got my LLC the very next day. And then I started working really hard about what my plan was when I came out the gate. And then that was when Christmas approached. And I went from struggling for a whole year and a half. I worked for a year and a half and I barely got to 4,000. And I was crying every time one new person, I was like, oh, a new friend came because it was so hard to grow. Mm-hmm. And then when I started crafting, I went from 4,000 and 5 months later, I jumped up to 29,000.
Wow.
And it was just this testament that God really does know us best. And sometimes we just get so lost in it when we want things to be done our own way. And it was a hard lesson to learn, but I'm so grateful he took me down that road because, I've learned so much and learning opportunities are priceless.
Jackie's asking how long did it take you to get to 1,000, but it was like in that span of a year and a half when you were growing your Yeah. Heidi, I you know what? To this moment, even though like I know your story, I've heard this before, I didn't think about it, but my story is very kind of similar because I started Coffee with Nadia and I refused to craft. My family, my friends, everyone was saying, Nadia, you need to craft. You need to. I was like, no, no, no. So here I am talking about handbags and hauls and all of this stuff. And then
trying to avoid it.
Yeah, I actually met you through Coffee with Nadia on a collab you did with Latina Next Door, I want to say.
Okay.
And that was still Coffee with Nadia. And like I started doing videos and they started to do really well. And I'm like, okay. And then I stopped for a while. And that's when I opened DIY with Nadia. And then that's when things kind of started going.
It's when she met me.
And then, no, I started, actually my anniversary, my 1-year anniversary is coming April 8th or 9th. I'm going to have to look. And I met Leeny. She was begging me to do the show. It took her half hour to talk me into it.
Oh.
And I kept on saying, nope, nope, nope.
Because I don't craft live. I'm like, what?
Deborah Cabasa says scissors 3 times.
Oh, no.
Oh, you guys, there's scissors all over the place. Handsome Devil, Crafty Maria, they're all like posting scissors. A little.
Okay, girls, I'm supposed to behave today.
Okay, behave.
Yeah, Heidi, you know what? Your story is a testament to just listen to your gut and do it.
You know what? It's you know what? It's because I think that you put your faith in there, you know, and it was like just like Carrie Underwood, Heidi. Let him take the wheel, you know.
Oh, Jesus, take the wheel. Was that Carrie Underwood?
That is Carrie Underwood. Yep.
Yes.
Oh,
let him take the wheel, and that's what you did. And you know what? He answered.
It was hard. It was
it's
so
great
hard
because you're inspiring so many people, Heidi. I just want you to know that you inspire.
You're gonna make me cry. I'm actually a major crier. You girls are gonna make me cry. Careful.
Okay.
You're in a good company.
I was gonna say that's okay because so am I.
Good. Okay.
It's true. You do. Everybody in the chat room, please put in a thumbs up if Heidi has inspired you. Because I'm telling you, Heidi, you're going to see them all thumbs up because you have.
Heidi, have you seen her How Great Thou Art song on YouTube?
Oh, yeah. I love Carrie Underwood a lot. I've liked her for years.
Did you watch it when she was on American Idol?
Amazing.
Yeah, I've watched her for years, ever since she was on the show.
Yeah. Truthfully, I thought Bill Weiss was going to be.
He brought my big scissors.
Bill Weiss.
Hold on, let me get
you're crying. Are these the ones you're in the photo shoot with?
Yeah, these are the ones. I found them at Home Goods.
Oh, hi.
Hi.
Look at her. She scooted right in here. She's ready to perform. Look at her.
Here, I stay here.
You want to stay here with me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Night.
Just for a minute.
Heidi, there's a lot of thumbs up to that.
Look at that.
Oh, you girls are so sweet.
Who inspired you to start your channel? Like, who was the one who, like,
oh, God, because I wasn't going to do it. Oh, no. I wasn't going to do it. Girls, hold on 1 second. I'll be right back. Hold on 1 second. Come here. Hold on. But it was definitely God. I'll be right back.
So Heidi's 4 channels are going to be in the description box on Leeny's video. Okay, look at that. We have a special guest today. Welcome.
Hello.
Hello. And what are you making?
I'm just coming here to watch you. You listen.
Oh,
That's your idea. So when Mom comes back, I can tell them to. I always like you.
do you like crafting?
Oh my gosh, we need to tell Heidi something over here.
Can I tell you?
What?
I'm gonna tell you something.
Carmen lost 15 pounds because of Heidi's motivation on her health channel.
Oh my gosh, that's wonderful. God, that congratulations.
I saw her. She was spinning on my chair, that naughty little lady.
Heidi, did you? So there's a lady named Carmen in our chat. She said she lost 15 pounds with your channel.
What?
Your motivational, yeah.
Your birdie
That's
house?
wonderful.
I know where your birdie house is. She's getting mad at me. She's looking for her birdie house. So listen, girls, I'm gonna switch to different sticks. Cause look, Lenny, you're winning me. They were too thick. I couldn't cut through them. I even said, go get my good scissors, the ones that go through wood. Let's switch to a different stick. You are winning.
Cheers.
I know, huh? Miriam, hop out, babe.
I
The
just
first
realized
time I
I
seen your channel, Heidi, the very first time you were still saying homegirls. And I'm gonna admit that's what caught my attention the very, very
like, hey, homegirl.
Yes.
Hey,
I was like,
homegirls.
dang, this girl's saying homegirls.
Let me tell you that I cried when I had to stop saying it.
I loved it.
I had someone leave me a comment that really spoke to my heart, and it changed my perspective. And it was a man. He said, "Hey, I get where you're coming from because of your background, but he's like, I'm really sad because it really does make me feel like I'm being left out."
Aw.
And I thought, you know what? He's got a good point, and everybody is welcomed at my channel. And so I ended up saying goodbye to it, but I still am like, hey girl, hey homegirl, because I came from the city of LA, you guys.
Mm-hmm.
And that was something that, you know.
But you know what? Because we do say that, homegirls.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Hey homegirl. Yep.
Thank you, Lisa. Thank you. Who else was it? Deborah. They're loving my Hot Mess Express mug.
So back to who inspired you when, or you did say that, right? Who inspired you the most?
when
Do you have a favorite channel that you watch, Heidi? Can I ask that?
I have a lot of favorite channels. In fact, all of my crafting friends are my favorite channels.
Okay, what's a channel that influenced you? Is there a channel like before you started your channel?
You know, I will say the very first channel that I came across was, it's not a crafting channel. It was actually Love Meg, the cleaning channel. And this was back when she was still in her trailer, her double wide that she used to talk about. She doesn't talk about it anymore.
I've heard about her, and she like literally is living in a mansion now.
Yeah, she lives in a beautiful big home, but she started very humble. And I just thought, you know, that is so cool that she's worked so hard. She was one of the first ones that I really enjoyed. And then I think a lot of us know Catherine from Do It on a Dime. I really liked her too. I just thought, here are these two women who are mothers, and they work so hard at this fun thing that they have. And that made me feel encouraged because I thought, who is going to want to watch me on YouTube? In fact, when I first started telling my family, I'm sure many of you will feel the same way. You will have the same experience. I did not have a very warm response when I first started on YouTube. My family were, you know, making comments just saying, are you sure you want to put all that out there? And I'm like, well, I mean, God's telling me to do it, so you can't go wrong with God, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's pretty much. But I did definitely love just the way that they did their videos. I was inspired by their videos, and I thought they're so professional looking.
I mean,
really good.
Love Meg. I mean, when Heidi means humble beginnings, she means she didn't even have internet in the beginning, from what I understand.
She did.
Her grandma's house to post a video. She would like record, edit, and then go to grandma's house to post it because she didn't have internet.
Yes, you're right. She did. You're totally right. Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, she did do that. She would have to go to her grandparents' house or her grandma's house and do that. And I know I have a lot of friends on YouTube where it's not that it's necessarily, you know, a humble beginning, but there's a lot of friends who have bad connections with internet and they have to go to like parking lots to try to get their videos to upload. So let's give those friends shout outs who have to sit in parking lots trying to get their videos to upload.
I know. So, yeah.
I do everything on my phone and it only handles so much. And so I have to do one video, like when I record one at a time.
Uh-huh. Yep, I believe that. Nadia, do you do it on your phone or do you do it on your computer?
I'm a Mac girl all the way.
Okay. I don't know. Lenny, how do you do it on your cell phone? I have like the worst vision and I would not be able to see what
I don't know how these guys do it. I know Jamie does it on her iPad.
No, trust me, I get told every time from Nadia, Leeny, you need to get a Mac. You know,
Look, not everyone can afford a Mac. They're not cheap either.
They're not.
I mean,
I'm just really used to it now, to be
honest.
Mine,
we bought for business and it's like 3 years old, but yeah, it's an investment and I feel like it's so worth it.
What do we use? Jason, what do we use for our computers on Mac? What is it?
So what is your favorite,
what?
What's your favorite ice cream? I have to ask.
Ooh, my favorite ice cream are too many. I'm actually the kind of girl who likes to mix things. So I really like Rocky Road with mint and chip.
That's mine.
So good together.
Oh my God, I love that.
It reminds me of when I was a kid and we would go to Thrifties around the corner. And Thrifties would let you get the cone, and you could get it where it was like, okay, you can get a double scoop, and I'm like, I'll take the double scoop.
You know what? Yes. How funny. You know what? I used to get the Thrifty ice cream all the time.
Did you? Oh, I love Thrifties.
My mom and my sister loved the pistachio.
Oh, that
was the Rocky Road. And then, yep, the chocolate.
Hold on, you guys. Artsy Maddie, we did ask Heidi, and it's now, instead of the 2nd, it's on the 9th. She's asking about the spring collab. It's on the 9th.
Yep, on the 9th.
Yeah, we actually ended up changing our scavenger hunt to a week later because of Easter, too.
Oh, because of Easter? Oh, good.
Yeah, we didn't want to do it right before Easter.
I just think, you know, those kind of holidays are the ones that people just really want to just slow down, like Christmas. Easter and Christmas are the two that I always try to make sure I'm being considerate of people and their things that they're celebrating.
Someone asked, I forgot who, but it was a few people that asked, any advice for smaller channels, Heidi?
Oh, girls, do I always give advice for smaller channels? Oh, my smaller channel friends, my first is don't get discouraged because it's so easy. YouTube kind of just chews you up and spits you out, honestly. Girls, do you not feel that way? Because I know I feel that way.
Yeah.
Even being at the size that my channel is out, I feel that all the time. I still feel like it's so hard. You know, there's a lot of expectations when your channel gets bigger that you should be doing, and it's not easy.
I feel almost like Heidi, you know, because you started your channel not doing DIYs, and I feel like I grew a thick skin starting my coffee with Nadia because those videos, regardless, do way slower than DIY.
They do.
I mean, I do have viral videos that I still like, some handbag ones. But still, it's not the same.
Yeah, there's something about crafting videos. I know that our friends, we just love to get together and craft, especially with everybody going on this last year, with everything happening. Can't get together with friends and craft anymore. And so it makes people feel like they get to be a part of something, which is fun. But for the smaller channel friends, my best #1 advice is always don't give up, because it seriously is like one day you'll post one video that just happened to do good, and all of a sudden you have like 500 new people because you just got this one video that you felt inspired by.
And you don't know which one's gonna do well sometimes.
You don't know what it is. And then the next thing is get to know your algorithm, meaning make sure you're going and paying attention to your videos when they're uploading and making sure, like, okay, this one, people really liked it. Look at how many people came and watched it. Look, and you can tell when someone likes you for a certain style because that'll be your best viewed video. A lot of the times, you know, when we see, oh, farmhouse is trending, but if you're not a farmhouse person, that's really hard to commit to that. And there is so much success out there for other styles, glam, boho. I mean, there is so much. I think a lot of people get on these crafting kicks of, okay, I'm going to start a channel. I should only do farmhouse. And that's not the case.
Heidi, I feel like half the people that are doing farmhouse are actually not farmhouse people. And I'm a little guilty of that too. To tell you the truth, I did not start being a farmhouse person, but I turned into one. But because I'm more of a modern farmhouse, I like the black and the white.
You beat me. Hold on.
Done.
You are too fast.
Leeny.
Yes.
Check your spelling.
Ah, I forgot my
Yes,
R.
I know more time.
It was too much scissors. It's too much scissors.
Oh, okay. You girls are going to make me have to pee. Can I not say that?
You could. The things that I've said on this channel, seriously, Heidi.
Okay.
That'll be the least of our worries.
What?
I have a mom bladder. Everybody put a little heart if you have a mom bladder.
Yeah, right?
We've had potty breaks.
I used to be good because when I worked in surgery, you kind of, you have no choice. You have to hold it. So your bladder kind of, you know, like, and then when I stopped working in the hospital, I was like, no, that was like a privilege. You know, if I want to go, I can just go.
You can just go to, oh, look at all the hearts coming in. Lisa.
Lisa Kennedy.
Look at how many hearts Lisa put.
Did you be crabs?
Listen, my husband is like, what is it about when you walk into a grocery store? I'm like, I don't know. It's like the cold air from like where the salad is. And all of a sudden I have to pee. Every time. I'm like, I've got to go right now. Hold on. Hold the cart. I'll be right back.
Yeah, I do all the time too. Just, you know, people just need to get used to it.
I know.
Sometimes I'm like, are people going to think I'm sick or something? Like, you know, because I got to go. I got to go.
When you gotta go, you just gotta run and go. I'm like, sorry. I'm gonna catch up. I promise. I'm gonna catch up.
No, Heidi, don't hurry. You're fine. What's your favorite project?
It's not by who wins first.
We'll give Leeny another job. Don't worry about it.
Okay. She'll have another job. No, I'm gonna do like a stand-up bunny. The bunny's gonna be standing up. It's got cute florals on it. I got an idea. This is, you know what though? This is really how I craft, and I don't think, you know, I always want people to get the best of the best when they're watching the video so that they don't have to sit there for a long time waiting for me to get my ideas together. And I think a lot of us do that. We do a lot of those quick edits, but the reality is in our craft rooms, I'm always making mistakes, you guys, and I cut my hand all the time.
Oh no.
You do?
I cut my hand.
I have blisters. Are you kidding me?
The blisters from all the hot glue.
I was recording a video and I remember exactly where I burned my finger. And every time I watch the video, it hurts.
I fixed it.
You fixed it. Thank you.
Look at how cute.
I was wondering about that sping that you were talking about, sping time.
Listen, I have typos all the time. I've said it before in my channel, but I have typos all the time because when I was little, I was truly, absolutely, actually dyslexic. I didn't fully learn how to read until I was about 8 or 9. Oh. And I had to go to all kinds of coaching and all kinds of, it was intense. So listen, people were like, Heidi, you spelled that wrong. And I'm like, oh, I was crafting late at night. I'm real bad at spelling at night.
Do you do those all-nighters too?
I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
My friend and I, we joke all the time, like two girls with master's degree that can't spell. She has her master's in accounting. I have my project management. None of us can spell right.
Well, and when you're doing it late at night too, like, what time do you girls normally craft? What time does everybody craft? Are you crafting in the daytime? Because I know some people have little people.
That's a bad question, Heidi, because my husband might be watching.
All the time.
Late at night, huh?
It's been known to happen. Both of our husbands yelled at us this week. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
Like, go to bed.
Well, I was functioning off of, for real, 2 hours of sleep.
2 hours?
Yes.
That's too little of sleep. You're gonna hurt yourself,
and
girl.
I did that like twice, and he was like, "I'm over it. You need to."
Yeah, we both pulled all-nighters this week.
And,
See,
yeah.
I used to be able to do those, and I cannot do them anymore. I used to do them a lot in paper crafting days when I used to be a scrapbooker and a card maker. I used to be able to stay up super late, and now, oh, girls, I miss one night of sleep, and the next day I'm like a zombie.
Yeah.
I know it's bad. We're trying to
feel like you have a hangover.
Yeah, we're trying to break that. Because, and you know what? Some people are like at night, on weekends, in the morning.
Okay.
What is Heidi's favorite and least? Okay, I was trying to ask that too, Jamie.
Nadia, I'm just gonna say to everybody, look how nice. I used one of these from the Dollar Tree. I'm gonna let you know what I use, since you have the printables. And I used the printable one of the printables that Heidi is.
Those are really pretty flowers, Leeny.
It's look at that. And then the letters came from Hobby Lobby. They're actually stickers, guys. And
cute.
Those are pretty.
Did you get those in the paper crafting section?
Different little things for the flowers. And just grab what you have. It's simple, easy, and look at how cute. Isn't that cute?
Yes, it's super cute. Heidi, I have 10 people asking your favorite and least favorite project.
Ooh. Okay.
And while you're thinking, I want you guys to tell me what's your favorite project that Heidi made, and Leeny and I will also say what's our favorite project that Heidi's ever made. Go.
Me?
I can tell you what my least favorite project.
Which one?
I had a collab with Jessica from Measure and Mix. She's not Jessica from Measure and Mix anymore.
No, she changed her name.
Yes. So now she goes by Jessica Lynn. But she and I had a collab, and I was so excited to do this collab. And then it was at the same time when my son was going through some bullying issues at school. And I was so upset about everything that was going on. When I sat down that night to do my projects, I could not, for the life of me, get things to look the way I wanted them to. And they all looked horrible. I was so embarrassed. I told Jessica, I'm like, I'm so sorry. You could totally bail on me. You're like so much cooler than me, and I'm just so lame. And Jessica was so kind. She was so kind. She told me, she's like, Heidi, they look good. You're being too hard on yourself. Listen, they were horrible. They were horrible, but she was so sweet to me. And anyway, it was nice. She was nice to me. So those were my worst. I did not like those projects at all.
Okay, what did I miss? Hold on, what's happening with Kay? You guys, what did I miss?
She was not feeling good earlier.
Oh, that I know, but I thought maybe something happened. Oh, she's just saying that she's not feeling well. Yes, yes. Kay, if you're watching, we're all thinking of you.
Yes, we love you, girl. We love you.
Feel better.
Yeah, she had her COVID vaccine and she's just not feeling well. So for favorite, I saw somebody say a horse, the horse that you made. The horse that you made. I remember that thing.
The horse. I did love that horse. That was a fun one. It was one of the American Girl dolls. I found it in a thrift store, and I had seen all these super expensive, like, home decor horses that were like over $1,000. I was like, that's the dumbest thing ever. You could just get like a toy horse, make it look like marble or whatever color you wanted it to, and
you did a good job on it. What's your favorite project?
My favorite thing that I've seen that Heidi has had, she knows because I have expressed to her, is that flower tower.
The flower tower?
Where you put
Oh.
Oh my God. And I was so happy that you duped it because I was like, oh, now I can have one.
Yeah, because the one on Amazon's expensive. It is so expensive.
Oh gosh. And it looks so pretty.
You know what? Do you remember the fence? I think it was for the 4th of July you made the fence.
Oh yeah, it's actually right outside this window.
I love that thing because it's something you can decorate the whole year round.
Yes, yes.
That's my favorite thing that you made.
And those are the best.
I just decorated it for whatever season. I love that thing.
Well, what about your favorite? What is your favorite?
Oh, this rabbit that's going to kill me? No.
You always say that, you know, that you did that like flower arrangement in the toolbox thing. You made like a toolbox and then you had the flowers and like little.
I don't know. Oh, there was
something about the old wood one.
Yeah, she made it out of
carpenters. It's a carpenter.
It's a toolbox.
Toolbox.
Yes. I made so many. I don't know. I can't remember what that one is. Look at me just crack all these.
Is there still gonna be a bunny?
Yeah, he's coming out. Look, he's here.
Okay. Heidi said she was drinking H2O, ladies. My Lovelies, I don't know how much scissors she really had in that H2O.
I know.
Isabel wants to know, what's your favorite artist you listen to while crafting?
My favorite music artist?
Yes.
I really like happy, peppy music, but I do listen to, I listen to everything. And it's my siblings' fault because I have 5 siblings and every single one of them listened to different music. Like, no kidding. They all did. But I really like peppy music. Just happy. Anything that has like whistling in it or something that you can like skip to. That stuff keeps me motivated. What? Oh, that's true.
Yes,
I am
Gwen Stefani.
I do like Gwen Stefani.
And she's also in Orange County.
Yes, she is.
What's your favorite show, Heidi?
Oh, we've actually been doing all of the Alias seasons with my oldest. We watch Alias at nighttime, and we're almost done with the season. I don't know if anyone has gone back and watched Alias after it went off air, but it's fun. It's a fun show.
Is that on Hulu? Or
no, on Amazon Prime.
Amazon Prime.
Oh, okay. Maybe I'll watch. You guys, I'm an old fogey. I'm watching Murder, She Wrote right now. Okay.
No, I got you beat, Nadia. You know what I'm watching, you guys? I know. I'm watching Dawson's Creek.
Wait, I almost thought about restarting that because they hit their anniversary.
I started watching it and I have been nonstop binging all of them. And at first, like, they were like, what are you watching? My friend tells me. And I'm like, I'm watching Dawson's Creek. She goes, what? I go, yes, I know. And I thought, man, I am so into it. It's where you get the ganas where you cannot wait to see it. You know what I mean?
Yep.
You need to get these. It's like, okay, I want to watch this. What's going to happen? Because I haven't seen it in years. So I
remind me the character of the blonde girl with the short hair when she comes on. And I remember being so mad when she came on that show. It was like, no, she's gonna steal the boys all from.
That's Jen. Her name was Jen.
That was our generation, Heidi.
She was the one who was married to Heath Ledger. She has Heath Ledger.
Yeah. Yep.
Well, child.
To him.
So Jamie from Texas Creek is watching Schitt's Creek. That show annoys me for some reason. I can't get into it.
I watched like 2 of them, and then that was it. Yeah.
I don't know why I can't get into it. I want to, but I can't. Maria's watching Grey's Anatomy from Crafting with Maria. Let's see here.
I
can't wait for the King Kong versus Godzilla. Is it King Kong versus Godzilla? I can't wait for that to come out. We're having movie night.
What is this Godzilla doing over here? This Godzilla again.
That's our director, Heidi.
That's our director. He directs all my shows. Mm-hmm.
He's like, let me go right now, Mom. I'm busy.
Yeah, like me and Leeny would be talking on my craft computer, and all of a sudden you'll see him like pop up in the back of me, watching me. Leny's like, right behind you.
Look who's there. Look who's there.
Oh my God. I'm close. And I can put the little stand in the flowers. Why did I pick the hardest project? What was I thinking?
You were thinking you wanted to spend more time with us. That's all.
I know. Hey, and the siren never went off, which is perfect.
Oh, see? Yay! Otherwise, I probably would have been nervous. I would have been panicking.
Guys, a lot of support for Schitt's Creek. Maybe I should give it another try.
I can't look at my hair. It's just like crazy, guys.
And my 600-pound life. That show makes me sad.
Oh, I can't watch that.
It makes me sad too. Especially because, so, listen, I've been overweight for a long time, so my heart aches for anybody who's been battling any kind of issues with their weight, especially when it comes from an emotional place or hurt places. Because a lot of the times when people are overweight, it comes from places where they were hurt and they never learned how to heal it. That was me.
That wasn't me. I was like, I'm not hurt. I wasn't abused. Like, what is my problem? Why can't I stop eating? I was like, it's not emotional. I couldn't figure out why. My mom's like, you're a little too happy, Nadia. That's why you eat.
I wanted to ask you something, Heidi. I don't know. Yeah. Like Nadia's gonna look at me. Oh, you did it! Yay!
You got cut out.
Do you see how I'm treated here?
No, I have something really big that I have in common with you, and I don't know how you feel about talking about it, but to me, I hear that you have a child with autism, right?
I do.
Yeah. And he's the same age as mine, and he has.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So do you do any like autism awareness things, or do you?
You know, that was the one thing that's kind of a bummer about where we live here. They don't do a lot of like autism type pep rally kind of things here. And in fact, when I was dealing with my son having that bullying issue and I was teaming up with Jessica, that was for Calvin, my guy Calvin, who so for a lot of people who, know on the surface that autistic kids have sensory issues.
Yes.
And PE is truly one of the worst things that those kids can go through. There is a lot of, these contact sports, and my poor Calvin was just struggling and having a hard time with the balls being thrown around his face, and kids so we had to really fight with our school district, and that was all coming to like colliding at the same time as I was doing that video with Jessica, and I was just so heartbroken because the principal at the time, she was willing to work with us, but she kept saying, well, we don't know what you want us to do because every kid has to take PE. And I was like, well, that's the dumbest thing ever. When it comes to my kids, man, fight. I will protect my kids. And I thought, there's got to be something else. Like, you can't tell me that this is discriminating kids that are autistic, that are going through a lot. It's too much for these kids to have to try to take on. And unfortunately, kids, their peers don't get it. They don't understand it. And it's not their fault. It's just from the lack of maturity. And so it's easy to make fun of. So, yeah. So there are, and you said it's your son?
Yes, my son. He's 15. He just turned 15 in October.
Oh, Savin will be 15 in July.
Yeah. July what?
July 24th, and then Miriam's birthday is July 25th.
Oh my gosh. My oldest son is July 20th, and mine is July 26th.
Well, the only one in my family in July is Louis. He's July 31st.
Oh.
But you guys, people have been talking about the Big Bang Theory on here. Any fans?
I like that one too. Big Bang Theory is fun. Look, my bunny's standing
Sheldon
up.
and all the characters. Heidi, that is so cute.
I was like, just hang with me. I promise it's going to get better.
That is so cute.
Well, I
give it some
appreciate
floral.
you talking about that with me, Heidi.
Absolutely.
That is a big thing.
Leeny, are you planning on doing anything, any challenges or something for
In
autism?
April for autism awareness? Yes, I am. Yes.
You are?
Yes, it's a big thing for me. That and breast cancer awareness, I do that in August for my sister.
Oh, that's so cool.
And that I like to keep open. Those I do keep open, not just for DIYers. I do keep it open for anybody on YouTube to participate on anything.
Because it's not about, it's bringing awareness.
Yes, and
Yes.
that's what's important to me because, I'm like that with my son. And same with you, Heidi. I'm a mama bear when it comes to my kids.
Yeah, we do the breast cancer in August because it's Leeny's sister's birthday.
Oh, that's so cool.
Because we know that August is not breast cancer awareness month. We know that.
But
it's okay.
it's for her birthday. Yeah, and that's like my
that was just what a committee of people came together and said, let's do it in October because that's when we're free. You can celebrate people who have conquered those things anytime, whenever we want to. So I think that's great.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so I don't know. I think this is a great place to be able to talk about things and bring things open and not feel so alone. And I've met so many people on here, Heidi, that are the same, that have that, children with autism and some with Asperger's. Yep. And everybody would be amazed how many people are really experiencing these things and they feel alone. And you're not alone out there, guys.
No,
you're not.
I know, when I became vocal about it, I went to my Calvin and I said, would you be okay with me being a voice? I don't want you to ever, commit to something that'll make you feel uncomfortable, but are you okay if I talk openly about what we're going through? And he is just the best kid. He's like, yep, I think I would be okay with that. Because, I've always taught my kids, with me being dyslexic growing up as a child, it was hard. I know what that disability feels like. And it was a lot. I got teased a lot. I got mocked a lot. And I told him, I will never let anybody ever make him feel anything less than what he really is, which is just special and awesome. And I like all moms do. We all protect our babies, right?
Yes. I have 5, and I'm that way with all of them.
Yes, you just have to.
And you know what? They're so intelligent. I don't know. Mine is so intelligent. He can talk about things, and I'm just like, huh? I don't understand.
Yep, I feel the same way too. My boys say things, and I'm like, wait, what now? I don't know about that one.
I want to read a comment by Sandy Yule. She says, hi, ladies. I'm so sorry to pop in and out. I just had my 7th back surgery yesterday. I admire and thank you all for your creative inspirations. Oh, it jumped. And your spiritual inspiration and your friendship blessings.
Oh.
Who was that?
That was a beautiful comment.
What was her name? I can't.
Sandy, and Sandy, speedy recovery. I used to assist on back surgery, so I know what's going on, and not particular with you, but I know how hard it probably is with recovery and everything. So, speedy recovery to you.
Sandy actually popped in on Friday and told me that too. I know that Sandy. She's one of my friends.
Is she?
Welcome.
Yeah. Well, she comes in. She
girl.
Go live, and she's so sweet. So I wish her the best too, because I'll tell you, man, you get older and you're just like, what is happening to my body? Things just get a little tougher, and then injuries too, obviously. But I'm almost done. My bunny's so close. I'm so close.
In my mind, I think I'm still like my 20s, and then all of a sudden I'm do something. I'm just like, oh my gosh, why did I ever do that?
I know.
Oh, and I can't keep up with my gray hair. I'm telling you. Oh my goodness.
Listen, I let that bird free. I am embracing the gray hair. Like, it's okay. I made the commitment 2 years ago. I saw this mom where she had kids that were very similar to my kids' ages, and she was walking around the town and had her hair in a ponytail. It was all gray. must have just grayed early. It wasn't like the cool dye your hair gray thing. It was, you could tell it was gray. And she had overalls on, and she had a ribbon in her hair, and I thought, that is who I want to be.
You know what? That's great because it shows that she loves herself and she's confident.
I know.
That's awesome.
I know. Okay, I think I got it. I think I'm finally done. Wait, let me just.
I'm actually fortunate. I have good genes. My mom's in her 60s, and I think she has like 2-3 gray hairs.
Oh.
I don't dye my hair.
No.
If I dye my hair, it's just black, just to kind of. But I haven't dyed my hair in over a year and a half.
What color is your hair originally?
Dark brown.
Oh, I feel I was blonde when I was little, and then
Me too.
Kids, my hair got darker, and it just changed after having babies.
No, I was blonde when I was like a baby, and then by the age of like 7, it started going darker and darker.
Oh.
So does anybody have questions?
Aw, see? So farmhouse.
And you know what's crazy, Heidi? We picked the same bunny.
He just looks so. I love a chubby animal. He just looks
So sweet.
I think that's what's cool about this show, Heidi. I tell everybody this every time when we pick an item and we pick a style of the same thing, and we all see what our creativity is.
I know.
Each got the same thing and same item, same theme, but different visions.
I know. It's so true.
Take a picture. Ready, Heidi?
Oh, okay.
You want me to do it?
Yeah.
Okay, 1, 2. There you go.
I always have the cheesiest smile.
Huh?
My smile. I'm always.
It's a cute picture, you guys.
I have my bunny teeth was out too.
You're so cute. Mira is asking, you talk about learning your craft from your mom. Are you teaching your children to craft? How?
Yes.
Especially when you're so busy.
Yes. It's funny. My oldest does not like crafting. And I've always told him, like, we'll find what your thing is. Because I think there's so many different ways to be crafty. So many different ways. It's not just doing this. It's, all kinds of ways, woodworking and carving. There's just so many fun things. So Calvin is very creative. He's really good at painting. I'm so impressed. He'll bring me, hey, Calvin, bring me your dragon.
Leeny, your husband's trying to be funny. He goes, I have so many gray hairs on my beard, more gray hairs on my beard than on my head. Oh, wait, I'm bald.
He is bald.
My husband has so much gray hair, and that was the thing one day 2 years ago I was thinking about. I'm like, I'm not fooling anybody. My husband has gray hair too. Like, let's just be gray together. Let's just make the commitment. So Calvin's really creative, and Miriam is too. She loves crafting. So this is Calvin's. Let's get it close. You can see. So Calvin painted this whole thing.
Oh.
So you can.
And then mom's gonna break it.
I was thinking,
Fine, it happens all the time.
It pops up. He needs to E6000 that. Mom needs to let him borrow some stuff. So look at his dragon.
Calvin, good job.
Wow.
It's beautiful.
That's so cool. So Calvin's really crafty.
I dropped a cooler one off at a store so people could ask me to paint things for them.
Here's
So-
over. So you're right in the middle. Go that way.
So-
This way. Yeah.
Wait.
You're good. You're good. You're good.
You pointed out
Go that way. Go this way.
well, it's the opposite way she's pointing on the screen. So
Yeah.
it's to my left, but it looks like
It's okay.
Right.
Yeah, it's the opposite. Yeah, so he actually, there's a store that's here locally. It's a game store, and Calvin put some stuff in their little glass case so that he can be commissioned to paint little figurines for people.
oh,
So-
that's good.
He
Is
is
that a dog crying somewhere?
That is awesome. though.
that's let me out. I'm her mother, and she's been away from me for an hour. She's like, Mom, let me out.
Oh.
She's my fur baby. Let me get her to come. Nyla, come. Go let her out.
Aw.
I'm like, I hear a dog crying. I'm gonna start crying, so let her out. Do something.
I know. Well, Calvin was in the room with her. She's okay as long as someone's in the room with her.
Oh, because when he left, she's like, you left me.
No, you left me.
Look at that tail wagging. We can see it from here.
Nyla, come here. Mommy's coming too. The cat's coming too. There she goes.
Aww.
She's
Oh, sweet.
Somebody actually owned her, and then they dropped her off at the shelter. They didn't want her anymore. It was so sad, and we happened to be there that day, and we took her. She likes to eat books. That's her one naughty thing. She gets books, and she just chews them up.
That cracked me up when you did that, when you showed that on Instagram, and you were like, she's looking, and she's like, Specials, I see you looking at that.
She does. She'll sit there and she licks her lips, like, because she wants to eat the books. Like, don't eat the books. Especially
that is funny. So there's something that she smells the ink or something in there that
you don't know, but she just loves it. But
wow.
Here, the cat came too. He came
So
too.
does anybody have any questions for our lovely guests today? If so,
I've been trying to ask them.
Or else forever hold your peace, guys. Because
yes, ask me anything. I told the girls, I said, I'm an open book.
Yeah, ask away, you guys. I've been trying to my house hound eats all my paintbrushes.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Wow.
So naughty. They're so naughty. They just get a little
Jealous
pissed.
Sandy, I believe. Things are just flying. Does any of our Heidi kids, do any of your kids cook?
Bradley works at a hamburger joint, and that was one of the greatest blessings because now he likes to cook hamburgers for us. I don't eat them because I'm a vegetarian, almost vegan, but my rest of my family all loves it.
So have you always, I mean, you're saying how long have you been a vegetarian?
I have been a vegetarian since I was 6. I never liked meat. It would make me really sick when I was a kid. And so I slowly started weaning a bunch of stuff out. And then now when I'm an adult, dairy is not nice to me. Boy, do I want to eat it, but it just, I'll eat it and then 2 hours later, my stomach is just dying. I'm like, oh.
You want to hear something weird about dairy? So when I'm on like regular sugary diet, I'm like that with dairy too. When I'm on keto, I can have cheese, sour cream, heavy cream, doesn't faze me.
That's crazy.
Wow.
That is insane. I still I can't understand why.
Because usually it's the mucus in the milk and the hormones in the milk that
Ooh,
does.
don't say mucus. I'm so
I don't drink milk though.
You know what? Look, I'll gross you out right now.
No, I don't drink milk on keto because milk does have a little sugar.
Yeah.
It's either heavy cream
You
in my
know
coffee.
all our milk has bits
Don't
of blood,
tell me.
bits of blood in it.
No, don't tell me. You're like my oldest sister. She's like, Heidi, did you know? I don't want to know. Okay, listen, I can do one even worse than that. You want to know one worse than that, girls?
There's bugs in chocolate.
No, it's worse than that.
What?
There is a thing, and it's a big thing amongst vegans. There is this product that they use to speed up the growth process of yeast in factories, bread factories. It's called L-cysteine, or it's called dough conditioner. And it's actually contracted from human hair. And it's in like every bread out there. I'm not even kidding. It grossed me out. My oldest sister was one that told me. She's like, Heidi, you need to know. I don't want to know. Don't tell me.
It's
like
protein. It's okay.
No.
Milk. That's up there with milk.
Oh, like I can't. That's why I say ignorance is bliss for me. Don't tell me.
You know what? I say that all the time. All the time.
People are saying, please stop. They're gagging.
This is why you come to the KraftyLeeny Show, guys.
I know. Hey, for people that came late, there's a printable. There's a free printable for everybody. Don't forget. It's linked down below.
Link down below and on Heidi's website.
3 different images. In the description box, you'll see it on Heidi's, right? On your.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Okay, and you go there, and it's a free printable, a gift from Heidi to you all.
I
And
just love all of my
what
crafting.
Heidi and I made today. Yay!
Let's show yours again. Hold it up.
Look at that.
If you
Good
guys,
job.
you would have seen me struggling.
You both did amazing, you guys.
Hey, you
I
know what?
love-
It was worth it, Heidi. Look at that struggle, how beautiful it came out. Don't worry.
No, it looks good.
We're so used to cutting it out and speeding it up. We would have been done like this.
I know. I'm like, oh, I'll just get this stuff done in 2 minutes for you all. Look who came back.
So do we have any questions?
Yeah, ask me anything you want.
Everyone's just saying, well, I don't know. Someone said talking about embalming. We're not gonna go there.
Oh gosh, no. Oh.
Everyone's loving it.
Oh no, none of that.
Oh, someone wants to know if we're going to have smaller channels for the crafting, the creative champion. Yes. Yes, there will be smaller channels. We have that slotted coming up really soon in the summertime. There's going to be smaller channels are going to be allowed because I want everyone to have a chance.
Oh
It's so
wow. So did just a question? You said you're open book. Look at
Go for it. I don't get embarrassed.
What was your response to the contest? I'm asking. I didn't know. Like, did you get a lot of response or?
I think a lot of people really enjoyed it. Here, you can do it.
Claudia, she is originally from California. We talked about it a little bit earlier on the show.
I am from California. Here, let my husband say hi real quick, and he's gonna sneak off with my girl.
Hello, everybody.
Hi, we know you. I know it's weird, but we know you.
Earlier, I know. I'm just coming to get the little one. That's all. Give me that right.
Oh, piggyback ride, go. Otherwise, she won't. She'll be the visitor for the day. So wait, what was the question?
How was your response to the?
Oh, yeah. So, it's funny. Anytime you start something new, I think people get nervous just because it's new. It's new. And so I had a hard time in the beginning getting people to want to apply for it because I think people were like, "Ooh, how long is the commitment?" And that's a lot. And I'm scared. What if I get eliminated? I'm like, it'll be good. It'll be fun. And once the girls all got in and started, we had so much fun. Each week it's so hard to say goodbye.
Oh.
That part always breaks my heart when we see the numbers come through and I'm like, oh no. And it's amazing because, I had someone leave a comment. We all get the negative comments from time to time. I had someone leave a comment saying, I think it's unfair because, the big channels are going to be able to have an opportunity to cream the smaller ones. And I said, no, that is not the case because in the first week, the biggest channel was eliminated out of everyone that was in that group category. Yeah, one of the biggest channels. And it's just what it is. And it's fun to see how people do under pressure. Clearly, I'm a hot mess under pressure.
Oh, you're great. You're great. You had fun. I have fun.
It's been fun.
I have to say, I enjoyed it. I did enjoy it.
What's your favorite thing about doing your YouTube channel?
I love being able to just connect with other crafters so much. I feel like I've always been a crafter since I've said, I'm a 3rd generation crafter. And it is like to my core, those 4.5 years where I was like, I'm never going to craft again. I've been hurt. It was really sad when I wasn't crafting. And then when I brought it back and being able to connect with other people out there and when people make the things that I share, that part is just so cool.
We do have an amazing community.
Yes.
We do.
And that to me, that's why Nadia and I, we've talked about this many times. I know I say that because we're not, the reason why you guys probably think I mention Nadia a lot is because, Nadia and I, we do talk a lot. And, and
that's what happens when you make a best friend.
I am blessed to have met her. And I tell you guys that, and I tell her that all the time because I can't talk YouTube all the time with my family. They don't get it. And I don't, but I know I can call my friend and talk anything YouTube with her, and she helps me. And she does the same. She'll call me at 12 o'clock and Leeny, da 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 da, and we just start talking. And
because it's nice to have someone understand what you're going through.
Yeah, and it's what I love that we are in this community, because to me, that's what's important, is like what you said, Heidi, making those friends. And I love I don't look at everybody as their I know it's going to sound weird. I don't look at everybody as their channel. I look at everybody as them. And let's all have fun together. And I think that's what's so special about our community.
Yes. Leeny, you have a lot of people agreeing that, and that's why we have our communities. That's why we have chat rooms on Instagram that we can connect and just complain and ask for help, and you know, someone will help you.
I think that's the hardest part for newcomers to YouTube. When you're first getting started, you feel very alone. That was my case when I first started. I was very alone in the very beginning. And I remember telling my husband one day when I was, you know, just sobbing. I'm like, this is so much harder than it needs to be. I told him,
my thing when I had started, Heidi, was I did feel alone. And I would get so frustrated. Like, why am I doing this? And then I ran into asking some, you know, others for help, and some of them didn't want to help you at that time. And I think that's why it's so important. I'm not saying I'm huge, because I'm far from that, but I know what it felt like to just start your channel. I'm like right there. If you need that help, or if you need if I can do it for you, let me know and I'll do it for you.
Can I recommend something for the small channels? If you guys don't know anyone just starting to make friends, go do collabs. The best way to find what's going on, where, how, is go to Domestic Diva DIY in her community tab. Just look for the ones where it says more. It'll open it up and you'll see a full schedule, like a month in advance, of all the collaborations that are going on.
The challenges are really important, especially when you are just freshly starting, because
I meant challenges. Yeah, I'm sorry, not collaborations, challenges.
Yeah, that's why I started the DIY challenge, because I felt like people need a place to be able to be seen. Like, you will work your booty off and posting videos, and you're thinking, what am I doing wrong? Why won't YouTube pick me up? And well, it's because
it helps, and then you make friends. That's how I met Jamie, both Jamies. That's how I met, you know, Lori. That's how I met, like, people who I started to do them middle of May of last year, and so like these people would join in, and then because when you do it, you kind of have to go to the other people in the chat and make comments, and they'll come make comments on your channel. And then the biggest other thing is go to Instagram, have an Instagram account.
Yes,
that is where you go.
A lot of people get scared by Instagram, but I promise you get to share what you want to share, and you get to post what you want to post. You don't share anything that you don't have to. That's the best part about it. I know a lot of people get really nervous about like Insta stories, but you can actually, it's not like you record and it goes live. You get to proof it. And I tell people that all the time, that you actually get to proof it before you say, okay, I'm willing to share that. I feel good about that.
So are you trusting TikTok? Do you do TikTok, Heidi?
I don't do TikTok, but I do Insta stories, and I love
a TikTok account, but don't do it.
Have you wanted to do reels or anything like that?
I've thought about doing them, but again, I feel like I already have 4 channels and so many other things, and I'm like one step at a time. I saw a comment. Someone said, "Where do I get my inspiration from?" Everywhere. I like to go through like boutiques. I like to go to vintage fairs and things like that. I do look on Pinterest. If I ever find something that's inspiration on Pinterest, I'll say, "Oh, I found this inspiration on Pinterest," and I always try to link it to give people the credit who came up with the idea. I just want to take a try at it.
I do this. I call it my Frankenstein method, where I'll go on Pinterest, like this is where my brain is like, and I have something due. I'll go on Pinterest and I'll like look at different things, and I'll put different things in one project. Like, you know what I mean? From this one, I'm taking like the theme. From this one, I'm taking the color shades. From this one, I'm taking style or something, like, and I kind of bring it together, and somehow for me, it works. But at one time, I remember I was in a hotel. I walked in and there was a Christmas tree. And they had like these kind of homemade ornaments. I started taking pictures. My husband's like, "What's wrong with you?" I was like, "Look at these. It's made out of a bobby pin."
Wow. Yeah.
It's true. You can find it anywhere.
Anywhere.
inspiration all the time. Sometimes I'll even be like going down the toy aisle and I'll see something for like a Barbie toy and I think that would be so cute to turn that into something. But like I just am always all the time. Oh, someone asked, how do I feel about affiliate links? You know, I personally feel that I don't like being a door-to-door salesman. I will never, ever, ever link something that I don't feel passionate about. So like my Crocodile, I talk about that thing all the time. It goes through metal, it goes through wood, it goes through plastic that's hard. I love that thing. So I link it all the time. And you know, it's funny because there's this commercial that airs on YouTube sometimes. It's like, did you know when you click on a link in the description box, you're paying somebody? It's this funny commercial that they air. I see it sometimes on my videos. And it's true. If you click on a link that you have an affiliate link through Amazon, the person does get a kickback, but I will tell you it's pennies. When that person was saying that.
Percentage of pennies sometimes.
I mean, if you're lucky, you'll get pennies. It's not like, you know, you get a bunch of money back from the affiliate links. And like I said, for me personally, I get a lot of companies that reach out to me and they'll ask me to do, you know, collabs with them for their products. I don't like doing them because I feel like you know what you like. I know what I like. I'll share what I like. I don't need to try to sell you something that you don't need. But I know there's a lot of people who do it as an income. And I don't think that that's wrong either if that's what works for their family. But for me personally, I only ever link the things that I am actually using. And I don't.
About, yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. And
Heidi, you know what? When you use that Crocodile, I was like, wait a minute. I have one too.
Get it out. I know most people have
because
it.
I did paper crafting too.
Uh-huh.
And I did those little thingies. You know, I don't know what they're, you know, when you put the two together.
The grommets.
Grommets, I think.
Grommets, outlets, grommets.
You know how like
they call them
like,
eyelets and grommets. Yeah.
We put it on tags.
Yeah.
Yep. Eyelets and grommets. Yeah, they're the paper crafting called them eyelets, but they're really grommets. Uh-huh.
We use them on corsets.
Found one for $2 at a thrift store.
Woo, Jackie, that was a steal.
Run home, don't walk.
Oh, let me get it. Someone just said, "What is a crocodile?" Hey, Calvin.
Ooh, I'll get mine.
Calvin,
you know what? Though, you guys, that is on my wish list. I have to admit, my wish list is a crocodile and also the ladybug. I want a ladybug.
I just have like a Dirt Devil big vacuum cleaner. That's what I do. There it is.
Yes, there it is.
So it's really cool because
I got a pink one.
Part, Nadia, touch the top part where you can slide the pieces through to punch holes. The top part.
Oh, this part?
Yeah, so there's two different hole sizes. There's one that I think it's like 1/4 of an inch, and the other one is like an 1/8 of an inch.
Right there.
And you can slide it through, and it cuts through anything. So metal, cardboard, paper, plywood, like things that are thin enough to fit into that slot, you can punch a hole in it. So here. Oh, thanks, Calvin. That's okay. So here's mine. Look, I'm going to do it on
this. Yours is pink too.
I know. This is from back in the day. So look, I'm going to do it so you can all see it. Look, I'm going to slide this in here so you can see that it's right inside that little part right there. And then watch. There's this really great spring inside of it. So if you have arthritis and you want to cut through something, you can actually cut through it. So look, and I have 2 on here and it pops straight through and then you have holes.
Oh my goodness. See, I tell you, I love it.
And it goes through metal. It goes through I'm trying. Oh, look here.
So one is 1/8 and the other one's 3/16.
Oh, there you go. I couldn't remember. Look, here's a piece of paper from the Dollar Tree. Look, I'll show you. It'll go through it.
Yep.
Ready? Here it goes.
Oh my gosh. Here's if you are watching this.
I got it where I had the coupon from home from Michael's.
Uh-huh.
So I got it with a coupon.
Yeah, the one that I have linked on Amazon, it's like a really good deal. It's like marked down. But you can get, and that's the thing I tell people too. I'm like, listen, if you find it cheaper somewhere else, don't feel loyal to Heidi. I'm all about a good deal.
Do they come in lavender?
Do they what?
Do they come in lavender or lilac?
They come in pink and blue. Pink and blue.
Pink and blue.
Yeah. And it's just the company. It's We Are Memory Keepers who made it.
Oh my
Yeah, and these things, I love that these are like move out. This is like such a cool instrument.
Yep.
And you just pop it back in.
Like, say, for instance, just out of a quick curiosity, we'll see these signs and stuff, how we use these signs a lot. They'll poke through these then, right?
Yep. They'll go through. If it fits through the gauge that it's on it, this part right here, this little chamber, if it goes through there, if it's wide enough, it'll fit. Oh, and wait a second. There's a bigger one. Hey, Calvin. Calvin's like, am I your earring?
You guys, I'm going to try it.
Try it. Go through it. Go through it, Nadia. It'll do
you
it.
guys, I got a board.
Okay.
It's on my bookshelf.
Do it, girl.
It's the bigger crocodile, and it's like a big. It looks like this.
Okay.
It's
Wow.
really big.
And that beats drilling, because usually I have to have Handsome Devil drill my holes for me for, you know, what I'm doing.
Nope.
That's
You
really
don't have to anymore. That's the thing I love about this tool.
I think I got mine for $15.
Oh my goodness. And it looks
So,
so
yeah, Tammy asked, is it just a hole puncher? So Tammy, it has this really big spring. A regular hole puncher can't go through wood because it doesn't have the, on the crocodile, you'll see, it's hard to kind of see. I wonder if I can get closer so I can show you all. Hold on. Let me get closer.
You guys, we are having a little lesson, a DIY
we are
lesson.
wearing yellow.
Was that too
We're wearing
close to
yellow
the-
in honor of Heidi. We didn't say that. If you're
Huh? What,
Let's
Leeny?
see.
Can you see it?
Oh, I can see it.
Let me go this
Yeah,
way.
we can see it. Perfect,
Okay.
Heidi.
So you can see that there is this little part on it. It's not like a regular hole punch. It has like this little V shape. So it's able to cut through really easy. And it's got two sharp points on it, and it goes through and it just, and it gets it. And you can see the spring in there. Look, see that spring compressing?
Uh-huh.
And I mean, like, you can seriously go through so many things. Here, Calvin brought me my big one. So this is the big one. This is called the Big Bite.
The big guy.
The big bite, like you're gonna bite something.
Oh, the big bite.
So it punches holes too, and it has a longer length because with the crocodile you can only go so far. I feel like I'm selling this product now for this.
Well, you know, go, you guys see, you go to Heidi's channel, and you guys look that up. You probably already
Heidi, we need to contact them, honestly.
Huh?
I know.
What?
Well, they're owned by American Crafts now. I actually know the owners because they're a paper crafting company. That's back in the day when I was in that industry with all the different companies. But this is the next one. It's
I
bigger.
would say it's the Mac Daddy.
Yeah, this is a Big Daddy, and it's the same thing. It goes through anything.
But you can go in further.
Yeah, so you can reach in further. Because like this, you can only go in so far.
Uh-huh. And then that one is for bigger, like, projects.
Yeah, like if I wanted to get in the middle of my pan.
Yeah.
Here's a demonstration. Here we go. Just get that right on in there. Look.
Devil, it works with Dollar Tree stuff.
Okay,
Where-
some devil.
And look at
Your
me.
woman for her birthday.
Mm-hmm.
You should. This is a great birthday. Mother's Day gift.
Yes, not birthday.
There's a Mother's Day list.
Thank you, Heidi. I'll get it sooner. Mother's Day.
I know.
I don't have to wait for July. May.
I know. Don't wait. I did. You can find a way. You're like, please for Mother's Day.
He's gonna be like, oh no. She wants to.
I tell my husband if I want something, Leeny, I was like, listen, 25th is coming up. That's my birthday anniversary. So, like, you know, every month is my birthday pretty much, if I wanted to.
Oh, I see that all the time. I'm like, every day's my birthday.
Oh.
I say that to convince my kids to like rub my shoulders. I'm like, come on, I'm your mom, please.
Well, do you like scavenger hunts? Do you like scavenger hunts, Heidi?
Oh, I'm like way too competitive.
Are you competitive? Oh, then you would love the scavenger hunts.
I am very competitive. In fact, my kids are all of the same nature. We all get a little crazy for a scavenger hunt.
Oh my gosh! You know, it would be great if you know what? I'll talk to you after.
Okay.
Mom, you got my wheels going.
You guys, just so you know, I have a spork in my kitchen right now because of the stupid scavenger hunt.
She's ready for another spork.
She wanted a spork, so I had to take a spoon and like cut it out.
I'm trying to think. I think I do have a spork, and I think it's inside my husband's lunchbox.
Well, see, she would have had it. Okay, guys. Well, I hope you enjoyed. Heidi, did you enjoy yourself?
It was so much fun. It was seriously so much fun. Like I said, I just love our crafting community and everyone who comes on and everyone who wants to visit and say hi. I love it. It is hard to respond to every comment. I know you girls have that sometimes too. We try so hard to respond to every comment and we wish we could, but oh man, it's hard.
Yeah.
It's hard. I applaud anybody that can respond to every comment.
You know what? It is hard. And then I find myself writing stories. As you can tell, I talk a lot. And when I write stories, I say thank you. But instead of saying thank you, I'm saying these long old stories. And it's like, oh my goodness, these poor people probably like, oh my gosh. Okay.
I know. That's how I get when I'm like, oh, just come over to Instagram. And then I can like talk to you and do the audio on Instagram. That's how my favorite way to contact with people. I'm like, oh yeah, come on over and say hi.
I do audio. Everybody, I'm like, they're typing. And I'm like, oh, forget this. I can't keep typing everything. And so I just start doing audio and you see them coming up. And I'm like, I wonder, I'm sorry, guys. It's just typing so much.
I know. After a while.
DJ says, Leeny, you always respond to my comments, which means if she ever commented my comment, that means I haven't responded. So I'm so sorry.
Well, thank you.
I feel bad.
I'm so happy that you joined us today. Oh my gosh. I mean,
I love you, girl.
You really made my whole week, my whole month. I was just like, oh my gosh. I totally adore you. I really, really do. And I like to thank you for what you do for our community. You bring the sunshine into our community. Yes.
Leeny has to go ahead and get all cute on me.
I just want to say that don't ever let somebody ever let you feel less than who you really are. We're all God's children. And I feel like there's so many moments where we're so hard on ourselves and we beat ourselves up after a long day. And then it kind of rolls over into the next day and someone says something crummy. They're lies. Everyone is awesome and everyone has the potential to reach their highest goal and everyone can climb that mountain as much as they want to. And when you don't feel like it, take a break. This next week I'm taking a break from all my channels because I need to take a break. I need to just be able to just sit on that couch right there behind me and
just relax.
Watch a Hallmark movie.
Yeah.
But
Dawson's Creek on.
There you go.
So you get mad at all these kids.
But I mean it though. When you girls asked me to, when Lenny, you reached out and asked me to do this, I just thought, oh, I'd be happy to do it because, hey, Google, stop that Google alarm. It goes off all the time in our house. Otherwise, I don't get anything done. But you know, when you reached out to me and asked me to do it, I said, of course, I would love to, just because I know people look at my size of my channel and friends, those are just numbers. At the end of the day, they don't matter. And I tell my kids this all the time, like money and fame and numbers. Yeah, who doesn't want to experience it at some point in their life from hard work and putting in the effort? But the reality is at the end of the day, if you act like a turd, if you're mean to others just to get a number, just to climb ahead,
it'll eventually show. It'll eventually show.
And I just
absolutely.
That is the thing I love the most about you too, is that you're always so kind and so willing to help and lift. And I gotta tell you, you would be in my raft when the Titanic went down. I'm like, get in! All nice people, anybody who feels like they're being left out or forgotten or an underdog, get in my raft right now.
That means so much. You're gonna make me cry. Thank you for putting us in your raft.
You be my raft. Come on, all my crafty friends. Everyone is welcome. You can borrow my scissors when you need them.
Scissors, my last.
Ooh.
My last.
I got one more in. Although I'm just drinking water. Oh, look, you finished your cup.
That is nicely said, Heidi, because it's true.
Yes.
It's
It's just
And we are wearing yellow. If you all didn't hear me, we're all wearing yellow.
Because of Sunshine and Heidi.
For Sunshine for Heidi.
Maria, you're so sweet. I've been watching Maria's comments go. I love Maria too. Crafty with Maria.
Oh, that's my heart. She knows it. Look at, she's probably like, yeah, Leeny. She was one of the ones that were really good to me in the beginning. She took a chance on Miss Krafty Leeny in the very, very beginning, Heidi.
Yeah, she was like one of our first
I only
ones.
had like maybe 25, maybe between 25, I'm gonna get it, 25 to 50 subscribers. And I didn't know what I was doing. And she collabed with me.
That makes me so happy. Good job, Maria.
Maria, she's right here. She knows it. She knows it.
All it takes is to do one kind deed, and it's amazing how much it will pay forward. I don't know if you all remember, but back in the day, Oprah did that whole segment about paying it forward in the one kind deed, because there was that movie that came out with that little boy who was trying to pay forward a kind deed.
In Las Vegas, right? Was he in Las Vegas?
Yes, that little boy. And it's amazing. It's amazing what can come from doing one kind deed. And sometimes it's as simple as opening a door. Sometimes it's as simple as saying hi to someone who looks lonely. I mean, it's just amazing. I'm so proud of when I hear things like that, Maria.
That is so true, because even this, it makes you feel. Nadia, you and I were just talking about that, honey. Remember when we were saying, because just doing our challenges that we're starting to do, Heidi, and the faith is creating faith challenge.
Every third Sunday, FYI.
Since we started doing it, we feel so good. It feels so good. And not just that, but when we're helping another channel, it feels so good.
You know, because we know how it feels.
It's rewarding.
I know.
Even
we know how
it's feeling, it's rewarding.
It's a crummy feeling to feel like you don't belong. We all know that feeling where we walk into the cafeteria in high school. It's the first day and you think, where am I going to sit? Who do I know? Can I find a friend, somebody I know? Nobody wants to feel that way. And I feel that happens all too often on YouTube. Forget the lunch table. Let's all go out to the lawn. Let's all get out our picnic blankets and everybody be friends. And it's hard because, you know,
Heidi, I was a foreign kid with those pink, the clear pink glasses and a turtleneck. Okay?
Listen, I got clear pink glasses. Let me get them out. Don't diss those.
Don't diss those. She has a look at yours.
I'm not kidding. Here's my look, Nadia.
Yep. I got the ones for the TV, and those were clear pink too. Somewhere else. Yep.
I can't. You know what? I know. I was popular in high school. Believe it or not, I was.
I believe it. You're cute.
You should see her high school pictures.
I hung out with the cool, crazy kids. I was a punk rocker and stuff like that, and hung out. I actually got to hang out with Tommy Lee's sister Athena. I would go to her house and party with her, and
whoa,
yeah, party with the Bengals, Susanna Haas from the Bengals and stuff. And
California people.
I got backstage with the Alarm, and I met the Colt, and yeah, I was a crazy.
And then you met me, Leeny.
I love you, Nadia. You're my butt. We're yin and yang, remember?
Listen, I saw someone say that they used to hang out in the library. I didn't catch who it was, but someone said they would hang out in the library. Listen, that's where all the cool kids hung out, in my opinion. I love the library.
The library still has a special place in my heart. There's something about a library. You go in and it's quiet,
like that,
and the whole world is just shh.
Okay, we're gonna freeze. Nadia keeps freezing. All right, Heidi, I'm ready. We're gonna make the face. Heidi, make the face. Ready? Nadia, ready? 1, 2, 3. We're gonna make the crow's face.
Okay.
Just for you guys, we made that froze face.
My sister's here. Hi, Anna Banana.
And then
she's gonna love me for saying that.
Face.
Oh, hi, Anna.
Do your cute face, Heidi. Ready?
Oh, my cute face?
Yes.
No, I don't know. I'm not gonna be puckered up lips.
My awkward face.
Mine is just always looking at this.
And then we're gonna do our last famous face. You ready, guys? I want you guys to smile. And when you smile, put your eyebrows up. And then take your smile away. Ready?
Okay.
We need music.
Oh.
That's the model one. That's that's the
Those
model.
are our model faces.
Oh, okay.
Have you seen that? That's on TikTok.
I love it. Oh my gosh. Well, you guys have a good night. Heidi, please do not go anywhere. We're going to say good night. I hope you guys had fun with us and hanging out and enjoying.
One more thing.
Oh,
Go check out Heidi's channel, obviously. Go subscribe to all Heidi's channels and Leenys World. Leeny's going to link her channel in the description box below.
I have right now just the opening little video in there, but
yeah, but go subscribe.
The very first video in there.
And then starting April 12th, come on over to Coffee with Nadia at 7 o'clock to hang out with me and Leeny.
And don't forget to vote. Don't forget to vote for your creative champion. It's open until tomorrow night at midnight. It's Anna
what
Lee.
you want to tell them right now? This is
Anna
your floor.
Lee.
Tell them.
So Anna Lee and Antoinette from Simple Yet Chic, those are the last two contestants. And they both have really great projects. Lenny's got the blog linked down below, so you can go to my website and cast your vote who you want to see win the $500 cash prize.
Oh.
I know, I'm so excited. It's a nail biter.
What else? Tell them about your other channels, everything. I want it right now. 1, 2, 3, everything, Heidi.
There's Heidi Sonboul DIY. You already all know that one that are here. There is the Heidi Sonboul Health. Woo! We get real personal on that channel. I'm crying. I'm sweating. I show myself on a treadmill. I talked about a time where I almost got kidnapped, and that scarred me. Anyway, that's my health channel. And then there is Heidi Sonboul Home, where I decorate our house and work on those kind of things. And then there's Heidi Sonboul Paper Crafting. I brought back paper crafting into my life. It's on pause just for a minute because I'm trying to work on another goal first, and then I'm going to loop back around to it. But paper crafting is back for me. I know. Tell me.
I'm tired already.
Heidi.
I don't know how you do it.
You voted. Good. Wait, I want to know. Is it too controversy for me to ask who you voted for?
Of course, because both of them are my friends.
Of course, but I mean, come on.
Ooh, how do you put you on this?
I did. I was like, you girls did not ask me any hard questions. I was prepping for them. Like, where's the hard questions?
What hard question? What do you think would be our hardest question?
I don't know. I just thought there was going to be harder questions. I was like, oh, I can answer.
No,
those.
this is supposed to be fun, Heidi.
It's a fun show. And
I like fun.
It's just a bunch of us. This is what we do, Heidi. You ever want to come in, you let me know, and you're in with us, okay? Come and hang out. For real. We do this every Saturday, 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern, every Saturday. Our lives. Come in, say hi, go in the chat room, talk to everybody. If not there, you want to pop in, you know Miss Leeny's going to pop Heidi in. Hey, guys, I have somebody that's going to come in just to say hi. I'll bring you right. It's a lot of fun. It's what the girls call the hangout. It's the DIYers hangout.
I love it.
And soon we're going to start our week with Nadia and
end it with Leeny.
It's just going to be so fun for you girls. I'm so excited.
So you can come hang out there too with us. Handsome Devil is asking Heidi, what's your social security number, mother's maiden name?
That's a hard. Well, the number is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, I'm just kidding.
That's Handsome Devil, which is my worst half.
He's naughty. I was expecting my husband to come in and do naughty, crazy things too. I was preparing for it, but he didn't. He's behaving himself today.
My Handsome Devil tells me, Heidi, when you hit 5,000, listen, everybody, when I hit 5,000, he's going to be doing what Nadia does for me for the day. He's going to be my co-host. You will be able to talk to Handsome Devil. You will be able to ask him any questions you want, and you know he's not going to hold back.
Wait a second. Wait a second. Let me go and see how close we. Girl, we should do a collab so I can get you to 5,000.
You want to do collab with me, Heidi?
You want to do a 10 on Tuesday? You can do a 10 on Tuesday. We'll get you to 5,000. Then we're going to see that Handsome Devil's face.
Ah! You guys all heard it here right now live.
We're getting Leeny to 5,000.
You better get that Handsome Devil because you're No.
Yes, and then go take a shower. Start doing your face.
Get it ready. Heidi's challenging you now. I'm going to take you up on that bluff, my friend.
This is great. Well, on that note, you guys, we're going to say good night. Poor Heidi. We kept her probably longer than we should have. She's like, oh, no.
Oh, I love you, girls. I love everyone.
Don't go nowhere, Heidi. You guys have, like I said, a good night. Give this video a thumbs up, please. It helps my channel grow. It lets me know you guys like what I'm doing here. Okay? See you guys next week for a scavenger hunt. Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Mwah.
Bye.